Happy Saturday, August 10th, 2019. I hope everybody had a good Friday evening out. I hope you had a good time. I hope you were able to have a few drinks. I hope you were able to step outside of the norm as far as home and work and go out and enjoy other people's environment. It's 11:44 a.m. Mountain Time. I'm going to keep it real short. You guys, thank you so much for the feedback. We're such a young species. We as human beings, we're so young. Like, there's so much to learn and know. But when does that effort start? How much left do we have in the gas tank as human beings? It is your weekend, the weekend where you grow. Hashtag weekend you, hashtag you weekend. Grow, people. Every Monday through Friday is punching the clock. Yes, sir, no, sir. Keeping things in order for the corporate, keeping things in order for the incorporation, keeping things in order for your fellow man. When you step out, when you look in that mirror, you need to be telling yourself, oh yeah, it's time for you, baby. Damn, you fine. But what do I like? What am I going to eat tonight? What kind of man am I going to see tonight? Is he going to have a nice smile? Is he going to smell nice? What does that do for me? If I run into the nice girl tonight, she gonna have a nice smile. She gonna smell nice. What does that do for me? What we gonna conquer together in 10 years when I meet that Mr. Right or that Mrs. Right? Use the weekend for you, baby. I've been coaching for a while. My wife, she told me she had to listen to some of my podcasts, and she told me to go ahead and dive in and motivate. So I'm going to hustle and motivate to my 80s babies. How are we going to leave this country? What do we have to do to continue to grow as a species? There's so many different variables that's going to weigh on the trajectory of our country. There's so many variables that determine the outcome of our country. To my 80s babies, when we're 60, 70 years old, when we're approaching retirement, what are we leaving behind? Are we setting goals that are beyond our wildest imagination? How do we set goals for stuff like that, people? Oh, but wait. Can't forget about bitterness. Kind of try to make this the theme of the week. Bitterness. You really should try to and think about making that the theme of the rest of your life. Our trajectory is limitless. But when we are bitter as a country, we are held down. When we're bitter as a country, there is no way forward. We're looking at new norms as a human species. Climate change. Interracial marriage. Relationships. Those kids growing into being human beings. On levels that have been unprecedented. That we can never really measure on the effects of that. What kind of unilateral thinking are we developing for the next generation? Will drug addiction be the new norm? Will incarceration be the new norm? Will a death by a bullet with no eyes be the new norm? How many lives are we going to lose from the industry of banking? How many lives are we going to lose from the industry of insurance? How many lives are we going to lose from the industry of athletics? How many lives are we going to lose from the industry of entertainment or retail? If we don't think about the overall picture and end game, people, we are doing this for nothing. You clocking in, clocking out is for nothing. You meeting that special someone tonight is for nothing. So I've got a proposal and I've got a challenge. I've been developing some new listeners, and the continuous listeners are telling me, keep it coming, keep it going. And I appreciate it, man. And that's what I'm going to do. I've come from a poverty-stricken life, full of addiction, bad choices. I'm sober. I'm on my high horse. Where everybody at? Let's network this. Boom. All right, so we got a whole new growing population of this nation. This is what they're showing that their special DNA trend is or strand is. Let's intensify that. Let's direct them to be able to help in this area, this area, this area. Boom. There's our vision moving forward. We need that, people. We need that conversation. But bitterness is in the way. Why are you bitter? Are you dead? Did you lose a finger? Can you not hear? Can you not see anymore because of this person or the situation? You being bitter changes nothing of the situation you're bitter about. That is almost 99.9% of the world, let alone this country, that has that attitude, unless you look at it. Kind of trying to prepare you guys, do a little hype, momentum towards some big conversations that I have scheduled. One that I've already done on a pre-recording with Rayvon Stevenson, Dean Barker. Shouts out to you, Bunny Blash. That's my Zen coach, sensei that I'm a holler at. These people, man, I feel like are people putting my path or that I've become familiar with for reasons. People that you meet in your life are for a reason, people. It's not a coincidence that you keep running into the same person. It's not a coincidence that you keep hearing the same song. It's not a coincidence that you keep hearing the same message. That is an opportunity for you to become activated. That is an opportunity to you to jump into the circle and the boss of greatness. Wide open legacies right now. Time to boss up. I'm out.